Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Joe Nicasio, your business mentor. And today I want to talk a little bit about fast tracking clarity. And I don't know if you've noticed this uh, yourself, but isn't it easy to help other people with stuff than it is to look at your own stuff objectively? I personally, I can help people all day long, but when it comes to my own stuff, I can get to a certain level, but then I hit my blind spots. And here's the deal: you're a master at what you do, and you help customers, you help clients. It's like second nature. And most of the time, you know what to do without thinking about it, which is good, unless you're working on your offer, you're working on your unique mechanism, or you're working on, putting together your marketing message. And psychologists call this tacit knowledge. Like, things, it's like you take for granted what you know, and sometimes we're so close to the tree that we miss the forest. And you're blinded by proximity. You're too close to the tree. And the good news is you can get this stuff fixed by getting outside help, getting an outside expert to look at your stuff. When you work with a seasoned coach, I think there's some things here's some issues that we deal with. Number one is over familiarity blindness. Don't you ever find yourself so close to your product or your service or your business that you struggle to pinpoint what truly separates it? What sets it apart from all the other stuff? If you're trying, it's like, that idea of like trying to read the label from inside of the bottle. And so, working with someone like me, I can help you unlock and articulate your distinct, offer, your intellectual property, so that you can take kind of around in your mind and pinpoint and laser focus it. There's also this thing called a comparison crisis. You watch your competitors, talk about their unique system, which makes you second guess. Like, you're comparing yourself to other people, you're second guessing, and you end up, undervaluing your unique offering, your unique process. And when we get together, we can break, break free from the maze of mirrors that are reflecting everyone else's methods and ideas, so you see your own path clearly and boldly showcase your intellectual property, your unique process to the world. And there's this thing called overthinking overload. You get stuck in analysis paralysis. Has that ever happened to you? You're endlessly mulling over the details and the nuances, which it actually stalls your progress. And so when you work with me, I'll help you replace the swirl of endless possibilities with clarity, so you can take decisive action with newfound simplicity and focus. Okay? Sometimes we have a value proposition that's vague. Our value proposition is vague. And you need a sense, you have a sense that what you're offering is unique, but you struggle to articulate it in a crisp and compelling and tangible way. Every time I work with my clients, we work on this stuff. I help them swap murky offers, that get lost in the crowd, with crystal clear promises that resonate deeply with your audience, so that your mechanism becomes unmistakably irresistible. And a lot of times what I find with people is they're wading through jargon. You ever find yourself end up, in abbreviology and industry jargon that might sound impressive, but it fails to communicate your unique intellectual property and the benefits clearly to your audience. Let's get together and strip away the complexity, transforming your intricate, complicated language into simple language that captivates and converts. These are some of the kinds of things we can do. Maybe you have feedback frustration. You seek input from peers or team members that really aren't qualified to give you that feedback. Only you end up receiving generic, unhelpful, or even conflicting advice. When we work together, we're going to help you distill the noise, refine and amplify the insights that truly matter, so that your intellectual property shines brilliantly amongst any feedback. And then there's this thing called the originality obstacle. Maybe you feel that everything else has already, been done. There's nothing new under the sun, and you find it challenging to carve out your unique space. When we work together, I'm going to guide you into uncharted territories within your industry, illuminating fresh perspectives that make your intellect property stand out with unmatched authenticity. Maybe you've got a little lost in translation syndrome. You know what you want to convey, but you struggle to put it into words that resonate and that are reliable. That's part of the things that we can work on, is helping you bridge the communication gap, crafting messages that not only resonate, but also form lasting connections with your audience. Maybe you have a consistency conundrum. You attempt to ensure that your intellectual property is consistently communicated, across all your marketing channels and touch points without diluting its essence. When we work together, we can provide you strategies to weave that intellectual property seamlessly across platforms, maintaining its potency without compromise. Maybe you have evolutionary exasperations. As your business evolves, you feel that the way you communicated before and it seems outdated or less impactful. Let's help you reinvent your messaging, reinvigorate and adapt the way to communicate your intellectual property, so that you can remain cutting edge and resonate with, in any marketing climate. Bottom line is, there's a lot of ways that we can work together to improve these things. I think that coaching with someone like me could be a shortcut to clarity. We can actually save you time, because you'll slash the time trying to figure this stuff out alone. Expert guidance will help you get clarity in a very fast time. And I just want to encourage you that, look, if you feel like you want to have clarity in your message and you don't currently have that clarity in your messaging, let's get together. Let's get on a coaching call and let's solve these problems for you. I have many packages, many kinds of programs. I have really big ones, but I also can work with you on a shorter term basis to help you solve specific problems. I could talk for hours and hours on this stuff, but I'm gonna keep it short for just respecting time. So this is Joe Nicasio, your business mentor. If you want the help's available. Reach out. Let's get you on the calendar. God bless you, and have an amazing day.